You might have taken a hint from the title, but what if I tell you that these games are made by Malaysian game developers? I bet that less than half of people watching this video actually know about these games, and if you do know about it, hey, props to you for supporting Malaysian game devs. I wouldn't be surprised if a lot of people didn't know about these games because according to statistics, most of Malaysian quote-unquote gamers only know Mobile Legends, PUBG, and Candy Crush. That's right, I'm looking right at you people. Now, I'll save the roasting for another video in the future. I'm here to present some of the top tier Malaysian made video games. I'll try to make these short. No Straight Roads, made by Metronomic. No Straight Roads is a music-inspired action-adventure that you can play solo or local co-op on the PlayStation 4, Xbox One, and Nintendo Switch. You get to play as indie rock band duo Mayday and Zook to fight against NSR, a corrupt EDM empire. You get to fight Daft Punk, Hatsune Miku, a K-pop band, and even Donkey Kong. Jokes aside, NSR is an absolutely stunning game featuring tremendous art direction, rock-solid storytelling, phenomenal visual style, and incredible soundtrack. Just listen to this bite. Also, fun fact, Wan Hazma, lead game designer of Final Fantasy XV, and Daim Ziauddin, concept artist of Street Fighter V, was the ones that set up Metronomic in December 2017 to develop this game. So you can already expect that this game's quality level is pretty dang high. Have you ever played Command & Conquer or StarCraft and wonder, what if I was able to control the officers in first-person perspective and show my pro gaming moves? Well, introducing Eximius, Seize the Front Line, made by Emobox Studios. Eximius is a hybrid of FPS/RTS that focuses on squad-based combat that you can purchase on Steam. It is a 5v5 multiplayer that comprises of 4 squad officers and 1 commander. If you are a big brain gamer, you can play as commander that can build base, train an army, call down support abilities to help your allies on the ground to gain territory. Or if you're Radiant in Valorant or Apex Predator in Apex, you can play as officer and pretty much show your pro gaming moves. There's factions, classes with different abilities, mechanics for commander, and strategies. There is so much love and detail that you can tell that the devs care about the genre. If you need some friends to play, join in their Discord channel and hop on a game with them. There's also a bunch of tournaments that has been going on, so go check them out. So Cyberpunk 2077 had 9 years of development, and we've all seen the result of that during launch.
You don't say.
Now, I don't want to put too much hate on it, but did you know that Rhythm Doctor was in approximately 10 years in development? Started in 2012, the dev team 7th Bit Games released a free flash game and they remake the whole game in a new engine. Other than that, they even made another game in process, A Dance of Fire and Ice, which is an absolute banger of a fast-paced rhythm game that you should definitely check out. The premise of Rhythm Doctor is simple: press space on the 7th beat. Yep, it's that easy. You might be asking, Is that it? That simple, and it took 10 years for them to develop this game. First of all, this game actually works. And it is executed beautifully. You can tell every pixel was made and designed carefully. Secondly, if you think a one-button game is overly simplistic, well, you've never been more wrong in your life. The amount of effort, personality, and creativity that was put into the story, game mechanic, the visual effect, and soundtrack is immensely mind-blowing. I don't want to spoil too much about the game, as blind experience is the best kind of way to play through the game, or any kind of game to be exact. Rhythm Doctor is available on Steam at such a cheap price, so please check it out.
File new, staring nothing for an hour or two. Dropping a beat like 100 other artists would do. Clicking some.
Other than that, I want to put out honorable mentions of other Malaysian made games. Number 1. Simulacra series by Kaigan Games. Simulacra is an interactive horror visual novel that plays out in a simulated phone interface. It is very innovative and the storytelling is very thrilling. It can be purchased on Steam, Google Play Store, Apple App Store, and coming soon on Nintendo Switch. Number 2. Re-Legend by Magnus Game Studio. Re-Legend is an online co-op game where you can pretty much do anything. Farming, fishing, build craftings, and even get to tame Digimons, or Magnus is what they call in this game. The world comprises of islands, dungeons, and a whole lot more to explore that you can travel and fight with your Magnuses. It kinda reminds me of the old Monster Rancher games, which are pretty nostalgic. Re-Legend is available on Steam. Number 3. Claw Stars, Hello Pet House, Musketeers, Thor, Void Troopers, and many more are games made by App Explorer. All of these games are available on Google Play Store and Apple App Store. I'm amazed by how many games that this company has come up with, and I'm genuinely impressed by how good they look visually. I could go on about all of the games, but it might get too tedious, so go check them out yourself because they're worth getting into. Now, that'll be all for the video. However, if I missed any Malaysian made games, feel free to tell me in the comments. I really hope that this video reached out and people will play more of these games, because the amount of effort and love that the game devs work has put into is tremendous. Hit the like button if you support local, or dislike if you disagree, or if you want to, I guess. Also, hit the subscribe button if you enjoy this type of content, as I will post videos weekly. Thanks for watching and stay safe out there.